Welcome to Active Sports TV. You are now rocking out and kicking it with your host, Active. Man, we got an explosive episode for y'all, man. You see it in the title. We got to get into all of this boxing news, man. I got to go ahead and address a series of things that's been taking place in the boxing world with the biggest headline, the mega fight everybody already know about. But I'm going to go ahead and address it anyways. To my longtime subscriber, day ones, salute Active Battalion. I appreciate y'all, man. New viewers, if you want to go ahead and join the battalion, man, hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate it. You know, it helps this channel a long way. Let's get into it. Ain't playing on games. Let's rock out. Now, Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford. The back and forth. You got Team Bud. Already made my claim. It ain't nothing even, go back and forth about. If you got a problem, put it in the comment. All comments are respected. Just be respectful. Now, when it comes to this bout, without a doubt, it's the biggest thing in sports as of right now that's being talked about. You go to work, they say, hey man, do you really think that Canelo Alvarez Terence Crawford fight is really gonna happen? I'm like, man, you ain't been tapped into my channel, bro. You gotta go subscribe to Active Sports TV. I've been trying to keep you guys updated from step to step on what's going on. Now, with doing so, I gotta address some things before I go deep into the episode. So chill for a little second. Just relax with your boy. We about to get into some visual content. And we about to get into all the drama and the mess between Drake Paul and, what's been rumbling in Terence Crawford camp. Scary. We're going to get it all out. But I got to address, man, some of my commenters, some of my, viewers, y'all come up in my comments, bro. The first thing y'all want to say is, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You just said that the fight was finalized and this fight was going to happen, and turn to find out it's not going to happen. It's canceled. It's canceled. You don't have any sources. You don't know anything about boxing. No. Bro, listen. My bad that I'm not one of these dudes to jump at every golden goose or try to be first or, try to, beat anybody to the punch. Listen, I say what I say based upon the information that I research, that I come to find out that's factual. Ring Magazine is a credible source. Most of your favorite content creators are finding these same a source of information from these same articles, reporters, so on and so forth. So don't try to do shit on the small guy, because we new to the game and we trying to build. We building, baby, but we doing it the correct way. Now, I voiced my opinion and I said what I said, and I meant that. Canelo Alvarez has an MO. I was going to bet on that alone. When it comes to Canelo Alvarez options here, he has a plethora of them. We ain't going to take that from the great Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing, the great Mexican pound for pound great Canelo Alvarez. We're not going to do that. But what we not going to do is act like we don't know Canelo Alvarez has a pattern. He has a series of things that he, performs when it comes to picking opponents. Canelo Alvarez does not want any work with David Benavidez. Y'all ain't seen this by now? The man ran all the way to Demetrius Bivol for an ass whooping just to avoid David Benavidez on the contract that had Earl Spence Jr. on it and Jamal Charlo with David Benavidez on the tail end of that. He thought, all right, I'm going to go over here, get this Triple G money, go up in here and try to be great. Look, whenever it seems to be an easier option for Canelo Alvarez, you can go ahead and put your money all on red with Canelo. He's going to pick what he seems to be the less risky when it comes to picking an opponent, because he feels entitled, like somebody else we about to get into later on in this episode. You know, it's a lot of entitlement around this thing going around here. But one thing we can say about Canelo, it is earned. Canelo has been the reigning champion, moving from weight class to weight class. This, I can shred Canelo Alvarez's resume, but we're not going to do that. His choice of how he went up the rankings, when the timing of him picking opponents, him being a weight bully, all of these things, yes, but credible fighters, championship fighters, you know, Hall of Fame fighters. Can't take that away from Canelo. You know, the names are the names, the wins are the wins, despite how they got them. Now, it's our job as fans, boxing fans, to critique, and that's what I do here on Active Sports TV. If you don't like it, then you might as well jump off this channel right now and go and watch something else, because everybody get critiqued. From my favorites, yours, it don't matter. You feel me? If you move suspiciously, I'm going to call you out on it. Period, point blank. You dig? Now, Canelo Alvarez having all of these options. David Benavidez don't want to go that route. Demetrius Bivol don't want to go that route. Demetrius Bivol has even offered to move down to 168. See, a lot of people do not. You see, your favorite content creators is not speaking on this. You know why? Because they feel like they too close to home and they don't want to ruffle feathers. But see, Active Sports TV ain't about all of that. You feel me? We trying to rebuild boxing organically again. We trying to get, you know, the true gladiator in this sport again. You feel me? Now, with these options, Canelo is running from, you feel me, don't want no parts of. He has a volunteer who happens to be 2 weight classes below him, a great Hall of Famer. I consider the best fighter of today, Terence Crawford. But let's weigh our options here. You feel me? To all of you guys that said, hey, this fight ain't going to happen. Ain't no way Canelo is going to fight Terence Crawford. It's not going to happen. Who was he going to fight? Who was he going to fight? And then we're going to get into the disgusting part of this later. It's so much stuff to address, but I want to make sure I get the visual content to y'all before, we go into it. But absolutely disgusting. Where was Canelo going to go? It's no more easy pickings here. He going to fight Triple G for a 4th time? Y'all want to see Triple G Canelo for the 4th time? Put it in the comments. Put in the comments if that's what y'all want to see. Because hell no, I don't. Like I said, Demetrius Bivol volunteered to move down and challenge Canelo at 168. And the fight was denied. It was not even entertained. Canelo went to explore other options. And when we know what those cherries was, we went by the name of Magia and Belanga and Rocky Philhand. So, listen, I didn't want to do it, but the facts are the facts. Great. Canelo, pound for pound, great. But let's also add this to the equation. see. I don't go with emotions and oh, this person is connected to this. Sometimes people that's connected is compromised. Let's just keep it real. You got to follow the money. You got to connect the dots. You got to follow the MO. That's where you going to get the source of information. They be having you do the tail spin. Like you out here chasing your own tail. This is what boxing has been, scamming us on for years. Listen, it has come to a point where this man is reaching the end of his career. All hands dealing with Canelo want to get the most out of Canelo because this is where Canelo is the highest bidder. This is when he is the showcase prize fighter. You got to capitalize on the prize, but you can't do that against cherries and tomato soup cans. You can't do that with them. You will just be breaking even. These big heads, these big wigs are not playing these sides of the streets for no reason. They want to capitalize on the most money. But who is now added to the equation? And I've been saying his name on all of my other episodes. Go check out my other episodes, bro. I've been breaking this down. You feel me? On how this is going to go. Since I started the channel, I'm new to this, but I've been true to this. I've always been a boxing fan. These new boxers just make me a casual. I'm just saying. I don't care to keep up with none of all of what they got besides the fights. Other than that, they can have everything else. But let's add it all up and see how it makes sense, since I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to boxing. I don't know how these fights can be made. I'm just rambling. No options. No work. He don't want no work from Demetrius Bivol. He don't want to fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. Plus, it's no money there. He said it himself. What have you done? Payday. Look. It's come down, ladies and gentlemen, to this time where Canelo has to show his greatness once again amongst another great. Sorry, Canelo fans. When we look at that resume, take his full resume aside, what's his record? Whenever Canelo went against another, we can't even say the last opponent that beat Canelo. Can we say he's a great? We know Canelo was chasing greatness. There's a difference between chasing greatness and fighting a great, one of the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? Canelo has fought one of the greatest of all time. Happened to not be successful. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Attempted greatness. Demetrius Bivol. Failed. All of these fights for Canelo were big money fights. Well, for Floyd, he was definitely the A side and got the biggest purse from that one, obviously. But that started Canelo on his journey to be a pay-per-view star, to be the kingpin in boxing that he is, despite losing. So it's time to collect Canelo. And for the last couple of years, Canelo has been able to play one side against the middle, one side against the middle. We're jumping from one promotional company to that company, avoiding this fighter, avoiding that fighter, because these companies were scrambling up money. These networks were scrambling up monies to pay Canelo to avoid fighting other greats. potential greats. David Benavidez, who's showing his greatness. Jamal Charlo, who's still undefeated, haven't even had a chance to prove his greatness. The way PBC mishandled him should be a fucking crime. But nonetheless, you know why those days are over? It's no networks in boxing anymore, boxing fans. Canelo can't play that game anymore. You know why? Because Canelo robbed the bank. They say Floyd robbed the bank. Y'all must ain't been paying attention to Canelo Alvarez's career, man. These promotional companies been leveraging these networks' money, man, to just throw it at Canelo to try to cash out and recoup some type of bread. But in doing so, Canelo been real diva-ish, and he choose the picks that he choose, and they not paying off as they go on to appear to you that they are. If so, Showtime boxing will still be around. If so, HBO boxing will still be around. If so, ESPN boxing will not be on his last legs right now. All of this can kind of be pointed towards the face of boxing. Just saying. But we got a savior, folks. His name is Turki Al-Sheikh, who's seen all of this shit transpiring from afar, got disgusted just like any real boxing fan, and took that problem away by adding something new to the equation. A platform, a designated platform, and what Canelo desires the most. Money. So, Canelo is, I gotta have it all guy. I gotta have the weaker option, the safer, less risky opponent, and I always gotta capitalize on the biggest prize. And where was he gonna get that at? Answer that for me, boxing fans. Throughout this whole thing, this whole tutorial I've been giving you about this man and his MO and how he get down, what would be the answer to that? Would it be David Benavidez, who's on a PBC platform, who barely can schedule dates, that Canelo just was on and was the only fighter to get dates, and the purpose of being over there was to avoid him in the first place? So you think PBC is the option? But we're going to get into something else, because a lot of y'all was going this Jake Paul route, and y'all got to be ashamed of yourself. You hardcore so-called boxing fans, where is y'all integrity? Y'all ruining the sport. That's what this whole thing is about, man. You got Canelo finessing Jake Paul, using him for his leverage. People coming at me like, oh, yeah, this fight is canceled. He fighting Jake Paul. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. On Netflix, Canelo gonna turn down potential $100 million purse to go fight Jake Paul on Netflix. He already got a bad reputation. Y'all want this man to just have no legacy. Do you think Canelo that stupid? Do you think he's not I roast Canelo, but at the end of the day, he is a prize fighter. He still has integrity when it comes to the sport. I'm quite sure he don't like the circus and the fiasco that's taking place in boxing. Yeah, it looks good to people that's not capitalizing on those type of purses that Jake Paul is getting, and people that want those opportunities. But Canelo is the face. He's not these other guys, just like Tank Davis. Tank Davis don't have to jump at every, guy that has a name that's as popular, as a fighter as him, just to make a buck. That's why these guys have the MO that they have in the first place. But at the end of the day, you got people out here championing this, wanting this to happen, and then saying I shouldn't be credible in this fight. Basically, me reporting that this fight is going to be finalized based upon these hearsay gossips, bro. Y'all gotta let these negotiations play out. A lot of y'all just be jumping the gun, be real, fanish, stanish, and y'all gotta chill. Like, but we're gonna get into what I promised, man. I had to get in and address a whole bunch of things. Let's get into old Jake Paul, so-called addressing Canelo Alvarez, man, in this situation with him supposedly about to fight Canelo Alvarez. Oops. That boy down bad. Crazy, man. This is crazy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Should have had this up already. Let me go ahead and get it going. Pop that in there like that. Yeah. So let's see what this. And shout out to Fight Hype, man. This visual content is coming from Fight Hype. Go over there, check them out for all the visual boxing content, all exclusives, so on and so forth, man. Y'all already familiar. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe over there to them as well. Let's cook. What old Jake got to say?
Oh, Canelo, you puta.
This
Wow.
I just fight real fighters.
Warning, if you've been injured in a recent car accident, do not accept the settlement before using this 30-second calculator.
Apologies.
I'm to expose him. So we had a signed contract to fight. Here you can see Canelo's signature and my signature to the right, claiming he's not fighting YouTubers.
Oh, what? Wait a minute. First of all, boy, real disrespectful. Like, real disrespectful. Jake know how to try to get under somebody's skin. I'll give him that. This man know how to get in there. If you had no intentions on fighting him, when he opened his motherfucking mouth, you definitely want to hit him in it. That's a fact.
Bullshit. Look at the poster. We were announcing Tuesday, February 11th, claiming he fights real fighters, but he's fighting Crawford, a 135-pound fighter, and running from a real fighter like David Benavidez. The truth is, you can be bought. You're a money-hungry squirrel chasing your next nut. The truth is, these sports-washing, shady characters are paying you hundreds of millions of dollars.
Why is the boy coming at Canelo that hard? Well, first of all, let's address. This man said him and Canelo had a signed contract with. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that Canelo Alvarez put pen to paper, man, and something didn't happen? This boy reaching, but that privilege gets you going. I'm just saying, you see that adrenaline rush. You see it's fuming through that boy pores. Like, he can't help himself. But then the man calling him out his name, like, but he hit him in the head though with this one though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he was touching on something with this one when he said he said he fight real fighters, but he avoiding a fighter in his weight class, which is David Benavidez. I just gave y'all the spill on that. See, this is crazy. I'll be breaking it down. They be giving y'all parts, but I'll break it down in full. Man, hit the subscribe button, man. Let's cook.
Dollars to stop our fight from happening because they couldn't fathom the fact that they can't create a bigger fight than me and you. Al Heyman has made you hundreds of millions of dollars, and you turned your back on him for this check. Disloyal. And you were begging to do this fight on
that boy Big Man. He Big Man. Hey, he name dropping and everything. What Al got to do? Al ain't in the car with you, bro. Like, that's crazy. How you just throw Al name in there, talking about how he did somebody? Look, bro, whatever negotiations you have as a man, that's what you have with the man. Like, quit involving everybody else, man. That's sucker shit right there. But at the end of the day, listen, Terence Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez is 1,000 times bigger than Jake Paul, Canelo Alvarez can even dream of being, bro. Somebody got to really like sit this dude down and let him know, bro, you're not a pro fighter. You're not a pro fighter, Jake Paul. You're not. This shit right here is a circus. Like, this is a character, bro. You not in there really ready for no pain. Like, I seen you flinching when Tyson was getting ready to hit you with one of them uppercuts, and you didn't want none of them body shots. You don't want to get in there with a real boxer, amateur. It doesn't even matter. Like, you don't want to see some dudes in the street for real. Just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, this dude got to chill.
Pay-per-view, but I have loyalty to Netflix doing the biggest numbers. And you call me a YouTuber, but you've never had a boxing match as big as mine. Remember, you told my team that your daughter came home and asked if you were fighting Jake Paul. She was all excited. You said that was the first time your daughter's ever asked you about a fight, and you're screwing over all your Mexican fans by doing your fights in Saudi. It just shows what type of person you are. And I promise you one thing, Canelo, any fight that you do this year, mine will be bigger. So go to your boss, you Ring Magazine employee, you pink and orange, and fix that herpy on your lip, you dirty.
Oh,
the structure motorized pergola.
Whoa. The boy was tripping. He was majorly tripping. He went after the boy, his skin tone. He said the boy had one of those disgusting things on his lip. I ain't gonna say it because I don't know. You know, I ain't trying to get flagged and nothing like that. But yeah, you know what he said. Like, you know what he said. Damn, Canelo, he came at you vicious, man. But the point of all of this is Jake Paul went on a little rant, started crying, throwing, punches in the air, just, feet in the air, crying like a baby and all that. You feel me? Doing what, privileged kids like him do. And, throwing the temper tantrum, you know what I mean? Thinking that he's really that guy, and I blame these hardcore so-called boxing fans who put him on this pedestal and allow him to destroy the integrity of boxing. But he didn't do this not alone. It's plenty of fingers to be pointing when it comes to blame in that department. But right now, he the leading catalyst of who I dislike the most when it comes to it, because, with him being around and people approving this is what we got to deal with. And it's quite disgusting, you know what I mean? Quite disgusting. Give me 1 second. Ugh, I don't want this to go out on your boy. Yeah, there we go. Now, getting from off this topic, it looks like Canelo Alvarez does what Canelo Alvarez do. He went from one company to the next. Like, he went from, the zone, PBC, the zone. Like, this is his MO, guys. I try to tell you. So when I heard Netflix was coming into play, I already knew that this was just a leverage move, that he was trying to get a couple more dollars. You know what I mean? He was trying to make Turkey go in the bank, get some bags he had hitting. You feel me? And Canelo wanted that guarantee. You know what I mean? And he want to add something to his legacy. Now, getting into the fight, we're not going to act like this is some easy pickings or Canelo not going to get no credit for this. Like, he fighting Terence Bud Crawford, one of the greatest fighters of this era. So don't get it twisted. This, to me, was just his easier option out of what he had to look forward to. And, when it comes to the bag, none of them guys generate the cash or was going to generate the purse that Canelo Alvarez is about to get for fighting Terence Bud Crawford. It's not just that, we're fighting, and he's fighting to try to solidify himself as the greatest of all time. That's not Canelo MO. And if you're a Canelo fan, deep down, you know what it is. And if you're a boxing fan, you know what it is. You just ain't calling it what it is because you want something different. But this dude, he learned from the great Floyd Mayweather. Like I said, after that ass when Floyd put on him and made him a pay-per-view star, he took the whole blueprint and ran with it. You know what I mean? Can't be mad at him. He has to be dethroned the proper way. And I believe he's just ran out of all of those easy options to where he got guaranteed wins to where now things are a little bit at a higher stake for Canelo. Terence Bud Crawford has everything to gain and really nothing to lose. Canelo Alvarez has a purse to gain, one of the biggest purse to gain, but he has a whole lot to lose when it comes to his dent and, you know, his hit and his legacy. If he happens to get stopped or he happens to lose to Terence Bud Crawford, it's gonna look some type of way. So with that being said, Canelo coming in here for real, looking to put a hurting on my boy Terence Bud Crawford. And that's just the facts of it all. So moving on, man, to the other part of this, you feel me, in the title. My boy Bud out here, man, linking up, man, with some of the greats out here putting out, you know, a few little training videos. He walking around, man. They say he walking around out here, bro, at 186. We're going to just see a little short real quick. I'm going to see if y'all can see this, but we're going to get into Terence Bud putting in that work.
Especially mine. I'm working on it though. I'm getting rid of felonies now. My credit 800.
Hey,
can't discredit me now. I want to ask you some
hey,
shit, but you might tell me a lot. But hey, I barely care.
he looks solid.
I'm barely there. I can never live in New York because I can't.
But look. They playing with Bud, man. They playing with Bud. You see solid. You see solid. He got to be around like 164. I'm guessing. But they said on the scale it was 186. But I can't validate that until I see Bud on the scale and I see 186 pounds. I can't say that. I don't want to say my boy did a little scare tactic there, but hey, all fair and all in the art of war, you feel me? And let this be known. We at war. You feel me? And look, my boy out here looking sharp. I'm like, that's everywhere. Don't be telling me nobody's business. I don't fucking care. Most important thing is to speak. Hold up right here. Ladies on my crib. You got it to what I took and never get on your knees and thank your God that I wasn't there. Prayers for my two folks. All right. That's that one. You know what I mean? We moving on. But yeah. They thought Bud wasn't really out here putting in that work. They thought it was all talk. We're gonna give y'all a visual, man. And hopefully, when we pausing and all that, they don't be tripping, trying to do no flagging. But I do not own that music, so we're gonna make sure that we put that out there. This right here is very important. I thought this was quite interesting. Look where Bud at. We're gonna see a short. Guess who's there? We'll see what's going on. Shout out to Fight Hype, man. Oh, is that? Hold on. Let me see if I can run that back for y'all. We're gonna run that back. Shout out to Fight Hype, man. With this short right here, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe, man. Like I said, they give you the best boxing content, give you all the visuals, bro. You definitely want to go pull up over there, get them subscribe and a like. You dig? That's Floyd. I was trying to see who was in the That's Bud. Oh, that's the cold. That's so cold. Oh, that's so cold. Listen, this just got real. See, this is what I love about Terence Bud Crawford, because if you want to be the best, sometimes you got to just, all ego got to be aside at times, man. Like at the end of the day, you do whatever you need to do to be the best that you need to be. You feel me? When it comes to being, approaching this fight. This man went and got the man who embarrassed Canelo Alvarez. You see, with his finger up to his head, wisdom, you feel me? Knowledge. We about to go up and we about to dissect. You feel me? We about to go ahead and download. You feel me? That's what Canelo don't have in camp. Listen, let's get to this. It is a blueprint on how to beat Canelo. Who do Canelo bring into camp that can emulate Terence Crawford? What opponent he can bring in that has had success against Terence Crawford? I'll wait. See, y'all not adding all of this up. You feel me? Y'all letting y'all favorite boxing content creators sway y'all this way and sway y'all that way. But listen, pick up what I'm putting down. It is facts. Take it at your will. Eddie Hearn in the mix. This dude always got his hands in the mix, bro. Something about Eddie, though, that be rubbing me the wrong way, bro. And, yeah. So, yeah, we moving on from that. Shout out to Fight Hub once again. But, yeah, as promised, we got Mo over here, man. We got Mo. Like I said, Terence Crawford been in the gym, man. He been in the gym putting in that work. Let's see. Got another one for y'all. Look at him. In the sweatsuit. Now they say he 186. Come on. Hold on. I just seen my boy Bud in the sweatsuit. Now I seen him shadow boxing. I'm giving him 164, maybe 165, with all of maybe 168. But in that, I'm not convinced. 186 and in that shape. Oh my God. If that's true, if this is true, we're gonna get a benefit of the doubt here. Canelo in trouble. He in trouble, bro. He fucked around and picked the wrong one. I'm telling you, if he did this, he picked the wrong one. And then he gonna find out. Yeah, he gonna find out. I'm trying to tell you, he gonna find out. Now, to all you Canelo fans that's fuming right now, like, bro, who was this dude active? Like, get his ass off my screen. I hate your channel. Listen, bro, I respect Canelo greatness. I do. I gotta keep it real, bro. Like, at the end of the day, we know what Canelo MO is about. Y'all can be delusional about it. I don't have to be. You feel me? I don't. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford gonna bring something to this man he ain't never dealt with before. He seen a sample of it with Floyd, but he ain't seen the aggressiveness that Terence Crawford is about to display, man. 168, bro. 186, bro. 186. Let's see that one more time. 186? Hold on, let me see. Hell no. 186? I don't know about that one, but we're gonna give you a benefit of the doubt, man. We because we over here, we team Bud on this side, you feel me? We rocking with Bud on when it comes to this fight, for sure. Now, I want to get into some more things, man, taking place in boxing. As you know, we got the Valentine's Day bout that's about to take place with the boy Keyshawn within the camp. Definitely, man, as I conclude this episode, get ready to go and tune into that one, because I will be getting ready to produce, upload, and bring that to y'all, man. Just wanted to give you guys updated news on what's going on. Like I said before on my last episode, this fight is finalized. Canelo Alvarez has signed with Turkey Al-Sheikh a 4-fight deal for Riyadh season. You see it in the title. It's official. Now, it has been rumors, nothing solidified. Allegedly, that in May Canelo Alvarez may have a tune-up bout against William Skull. Don't know who William Skull is. Believe he's a Cuban fighter, man. Got to do a little homework on him. But we already knew that was kind of in the works. We knew Canelo wanted to try to unify. Become undisputed 2 times at 168. So William got to go ahead and get that work. Whatever Canelo got to do, man, to make this fight even bigger. Do all that needs to be done. It's still no word on what Terence Crawford gonna do in between time, but I will be keeping my ear to the streets. Definitely be paying attention. So if anything does come out, any rumors or anything like that, you will hear it definitely on Active Sports TV. And when it comes to this overall bout within this 4-fight deal, it looks like they're anticipating September being the month that this fight take place. I know the rumor date beforehand was the 13th of September, but it looks like September. We in Vegas, folks. I believe that venue that was also rumored beforehand that I reported on and brought to you guys still should stand, as for now. If anything comes from it or anything changes up with in between now and then, I will definitely be giving you guys an update. But it's been fun. It's been real. I hope you guys get familiar with the channel. You enjoyed yourself. And hit that subscribe button on the way out. The motto over here is we stay activated at all times, man. Family is first at all times, you dig? And stay dedicated to your craft. Until next time, we up out of here. Deuces.